I started already recording, but now
Okay.
I hope it's. Now I can start.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Paul Piersimon, and we'll talk about Nadler and Tushman congruence model. So I first want to introduce the both creator of this model. It's Mr. Nadler. As you can see, it's an American organizational theorist, a consultant and business executive, and a former Harvard student. So he has a background about business studying and company studying, because he knows the theoretic fact, because he is organizational theorist, and he knows the practical thing into a company. Then we have Michael L. Tushman. So he is also an American organizational theorist, a management advisor, and a professor of business administration at Harvard Business School. So both characters are quite close because they did they was in the same university, they did the same job, and they are also the theoretical background and the practical background to know the fact in the company. So they can work together and write a good model because they already write a lot of books about business and about organization. So the congruence model. I don't know if you can see well, but it's quite simple because the company will put in this magic box the strategy, the resources, and the environment, and this is the company. So the company is composed by people, work, culture, and structure. And the model will create output, so the organizational, the team, and individual performance. So it's quite simple because the people is the workers of the company, the employees and manager and the CEO. The work is what the employees have to do, the work in the company. The culture is the way they want to work and they want to achieve their goals. For example, if they are really strict to their process, or if, as Google, they put in place some place so the employees can chill and can play football, etc., but they have to work. And the structure. So the structure, it's, for example, the flat organization or a steps organization with CEO, manager, and employees. And so output is the magical thing the model will create. So how we can use this model? So first steps, we have to analyze the whole, the work, the people, the organizational structure, and the culture. So if the work is too hard, we can't adapt ourselves to it. If the work is not doing by the good person, the qualified person, it's not good also. The pupil, if the pupil are not doesn't have link together and don't share the same vision about the company, it's not good also. The organizational structure is the flat organization. It's better because the employees can have a direct contact with the CEO, and if it's the SEPS structure, it's not good because if some employees has an idea, he can't share his vision with the CEO. And the culture, I don't know if the company are too strict with the employees, with the work that they have to do, it's not good because they can't work together. So then the step 2 is the main step of this model. It is the relationship between this element. For example, if we took the work and the people, so it's mean if the work is doing by the right people, if the qualified people, the person studying in this field can be good because they already know about this. After the work and the structure, so if it's not adapted to the company structure, for example, if there is no enough employees for doing the job, they can't succeed and they can't achieve their goals, etc., etc. The structure and the pupil, if there is too many pupils for the structure, it's not good, etc. And we can link this model with a life example. If you know, I don't know, about the movie, for example, we can go on to these steps. You will understand well. For example, if we take a movie as an example, the pupil are the actors. For example, I don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio. If we take the work, it's the work about the whole movie company. For example, the camera, the pupil will do the makeup about the actor, also I don't know, the light, etc. The culture, it's if the pupil think about the movie and take their time to write the script and imagine the movie and the issues, etc. And the structure is if each field is separate but they have a link together. They are qualified to operate in this field. So if you take out one of them, for example, I don't know, the pupil, if it's not Leonardo DiCaprio play the role, but me, it doesn't work because there is no link with the other one. So the main problem and the main point of this model is the link between those elements, those 4 elements. So step 3, build a system congruent. So if your company doesn't work for this model, you have to find the thing who is wrong. For example, if there is no link with pupil and work, if the pupil doing the work wrong, you have to fix it. And if you fix it, the company will doing well. So the only thing you have to do with this model is find the thing going wrong, fix it, and normally it will be good because there will good circle. If you work well, the people will feel well, and the company will doing money, etc., etc. But in this field, there is one problem, two problems. Sorry. Focus on inside of the company and do not on the outside. For example, if we take the example of the subprime crisis in 2008, this model don't care about it because it's not inside the company. Your company is doing very well, but if there is a fact outside the company, this model can't fix this issue. So it can do nothing. And the second, it doesn't offer a ready-made situation. It means there is no one solution. For example, if you have a problem with the work and the pupil, if, for example, one pupil doing the job wrong, you can't fire him because, for example, I don't know, he worked in the company since a really long time, is really qualified, is really nice people. So you have, with this model, you have to adapt ourselves to the company issue and try to solve the problem with your point of view. So that's it. I put the references here. If you want to know a little bit more about the case, you can. This website is really good. I will take a lot of information about it. And then I saw a little video and I took this Wikipedia article to know the life of the workers and the exam question. So taking into account the congruence system or the congruence model is the same. How could you improve your business by taking in account the external environment? It is one of the problem I present you. So that's it. Thank you for your time and your consideration.